Hello everybody, welcome back to the DWF. Today we are taking a look at Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. That's this is a verse I've been reflecting on here recently. I just thought it would be appropriate, nice to put in here, just give you something to think about, some mental food for thought. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Bible verses. I'm going to keep them coming. Also, huge announcement, the the Space Wizard podcast will be starting here I say shortly, probably around summertime. Space Wizard Adventures is going to be starting. That is the podcast with Mr. Matt Mann and I. We are doing a lot. It's not just a podcast. It's a podcast. It's a vlog. It is experiments, entertainment. It's going to be so much. And we've started buying gear. I have, for the first time ever, guys, I have a GoPro to go out and record stuff with. So very excited to get this out and use this. It's not the official GoPro. It's one of those brands. I also have some clip-on mics that I don't have down here. I don't see them. But I'm very excited. I spent some money in getting some equipment because this YouTube channel is going to, I really hope, be good. It's gonna hopefully exceed expectations. I think you guys are really gonna like it if you enjoy just a variety of a bunch of different things. I'm currently working on a die-cast car track. I want to build a die-cast car racing track because I do like the randomness of the DWF channel, and I like how my videos give you random winners, and there's random stuff, random winners every week, so there's no really predicting anything. So I want to keep something similar, but I want to use die-cast cars where we can have, Pixar cars, we can have Mario Kart, we can have Fast and Furious races, we can have whatever. I think there's a few WWE cars out there I can go collect too. So there's a bunch of different stuff coming with that. There's going to be some hide and seek videos. There's going to be some scavenger hunts. We're going to go to different areas and have like lists that we have to complete. We have a bunch of other people that will be joining us on the channel for special guest appearances. We have top fives. We have just random talks. Mostly going to be a little bit of everything, but we're going to have some wrestling included in there. Star Wars stuff, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, anything that's entertainment. Any big movie franchise, movie brands, we're probably going to be talking about at some point. A lot of top fives. Those are always a lot of fun. I always love to see... I love to hear people's top five. That's one of my favorite things, is asking people what their top five blank are. That's why I did the Mount Rushmores with wrestling figures on here for a while. I just enjoy sharing my top fives and seeing other people's top fives, because most of the time, once I hear someone else's top five, I think, oh my gosh, how did I forget that? I need to redo my top five. So we might do top tens on things that are like really big categories and stuff. We're going to cover Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Hunger Games. What else is big? Anything that's a big franchise, we're going to be covering on that YouTube channel. Pokemon. Oh my gosh, we've got so much Pokemon stuff for you guys. If you guys enjoy Pokemon. So just stay tuned. I think it's going to be sometime in the summer. We're just going to film a lot of stuff. Like, we're in the process of filming so much different stuff, so that way we don't get caught up with schedules whenever we start releasing. And then sometime this summer, we're just going to be releasing hand over fist all kinds of videos. So stay tuned. I'll get the channel stuff uploaded here soon. That way you guys can, what the channel is, where to go to find us. But it's mostly going to be me and Mr. Matt Mann. And we have a bunch of other personalities coming in. I don't want to spoil any surprises, but we do have a bunch of personalities come in for some of our challenges and things that we are going to attempt to do. Any stinking ways. any stinking ways. Let's look at the board. We've got Pink Punch with 8, Battling Blue with 13, Powerbomb Purple with 7, and the Red Machine with 8. Now, I just said I wanted to do a card track, like a die-cast card track, because I like the randomness of this show. But there's nothing random here today. Today, I have been telling you guys I was going to do a stage setup, so that's what we did today. If we take a look here, we've got a bunch of brands out here battling some different stuff, some new stuffs, a wargames ring set up here, a bunch of stuff. I forgot a table. I need to get another table. Hold on a second. Ah, much better. You guys know I have been crazy for tables lately. Really since like the tables match or even before that. The last time I did a ring setup and I got out all these tables, I was like, you know what? I'm just crazy for tables. I love the tables. I love how they break. WWE has made a incredible, I guess WWF has made an incredible table for whether you want wrestling or not. The tables are great for any action figures. Like you can just set people around them, use the WWE, WWF chairs and the tables, and you can set 4 to 6 figures around this table and have a good little table there. We've also introduced a skateboard here. There are some new additions. Let's talk about the new additions to rosters that are out here. We've got, I have missed the last like 3 months of filling in characters, character swaps. Why is there a random Wonder Woman or Supergirl card? Well, random Supergirl card just hanging out over here. So what I did is I went back and I switched out a decent bit of characters just to change the rosters up a bit. Pink Punch has picked up Kairi Sane, Io Sky, and down here, Asuka. So there are 3 new additions for Pink Punch. I think there may be more. The Battling Blue brand has picked up Sami Zayn in here, and Trick Williams. Told you guys I was going to get Trick Williams on the roster. I told you it was going to happen. Just took a little bit of time. Those are the 2 new additions in this match. Moving on to Powerbomb Purple with the pickup of Ultimate Warrior. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We also picked up Braun Breaker on Battling Blue. I completely missed him because I have his head coming in here on this side on the spear. Anyway, Powerbomb Purple was picked up none other than the Ultimate Warrior, Dusty Rhodes. I don't know how you say Dusty Rhodes without trying to do a Dusty Rhodes voice. And Ric Flair are new additions. Oh, as well as Rob Van Dam. Mr. Monday Night is here. And then looking at the Red Machine, picking up Orange Cassidy. I don't know how you guys didn't have... There's a couple characters on your roster that I'm like, how the heck did Red Machine not have this? Orange Cassidy is here now. Samoa Joe and Darby Allin. I cannot believe for the life of me Darby Allin was not on your roster. This is such an awesome figure. Such an awesome character. I didn't grab Sting. I don't think you guys need Sting. I mean, Sting is good because it's Sting, but Darby Allin is just like, this was a must get for you guys. Also wanted to get you guys a couple small light figures. So Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy joined the roster. If you guys want me to switch Samoa Joe out for Sting, I can do that. I can absolutely. Here's the Sting figure. It's just AEW Sting is old man Sting. It's not prime Sting. So he's just a little different. Not bad, it's just he's old man Sting. So, yeah, switch out a couple people on the rosters here. But anyway, I think today we have quite an interesting match. It's not a War Games match per se, but it is the War Games arena. So back here, Shawn Michaels is delivering a sweet chin music to Gunther, planting that right on the kisser. Bam. He is getting that one there. Kairi Sane is about to deliver the insane elbow to none other than freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Over here, Braun Breaker is impaling Ultimate Warrior with a devastating spear. Does Braun Breaker have the hardest hitting spear in WWE? I think he might have like the hardest hitting spear in all of WWE, WWF. Like his spear just looks like it hurts. Like it really hurts you. Down here, same thing. Brian Cage ready to deliver a spear to Dusty Rhodes through the breakaway panel here. I'm hoping this one works out. pretty well. I just set him up in more of like an attacking position where this one's already kind of engaged. Of course, Rob Van Dam about to deliver the splash to the boys down here. Darby Allin is just going to roll his skateboard up and just slam into Paige. I don't know how that one's going to... We're going to see how that works. Back here, Io Sky with the trash can, getting ready to jump down onto Ric Flair. Down there, of course, Sami Zayn delivers the haluva kick to Asuka. Now she's eating turnbuckle, and Jade Cargill's got Daniel Bryan Danielson up here. This is why we needed the table, guys. This one is gonna hurt. And I don't think Daniel Bryan Danielson takes bumps like this. I don't know if he's ever taken bumps like this in his career. But this one, okay, someone's about to correct me because I just thought of WWE instance where he took a pretty big bump. But I don't, like, this is, look, I mean, look how high, they're almost a whole ladder. Almost a whole tall ladder above the War Games arena. So he's never taken a bump like this. So this is like Jeff Hardy levels, extreme Dudley Boy stuff. You know what I mean? This is Hardy Boy, Dudley Boy territory. This is nuts. Any stinking ways, let's get started. Where should we start? Over here. How about, let's start with the skateboard one, because I don't know. We got to kind of rock you up here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, not as, it went better than I thought. I thought maybe he would fall backwards down the table, but that looked pretty cool. That wasn't too bad. Now let's hit the splash here. Oh my god, I need to do a better splash than that. That did nothing. Splash 'em. Oh, there's a big splash, taking out Samoa Joe and Trick Williams, who doesn't have much of an ab crunch. This figure, I need to get this figure in random events getting hit with the sword because he is way too stiff. All right, Brian Cage coming in with let's go with a clothesline. How about that? Oh, he kind of hit Dusty, kind of missed him. But we got to move him out of the way so we can set this table up. So now we can deliver the Braun Breaker spear. Boom, smashing him through the table. That's a good one there. Let's hit the insane elbow drop. Oh, she jumped right back into the undrafted bin. Let's try that one again. There it goes, a little bit better. I mean, it's a non-collapsible stretcher. I don't know what I was expecting. The super kick sends down Gunther. Haluva kick, of course. I don't know if I should do this one because it might, you know, that's the big finale. Gonna do this one. Kairi Sane. Oh, she lands right on Ric Flair. And now finally, let's try and get them up. And actually, you know what? I want to watch the table because I don't want to miss it if I move this and get them out of position. All right, here we go. I've got to try and finagle this around so we can flip up Daniel Bryan Danielson and go for that DDT. Oh, smashing through the table with that DDT. Daniel Bryan Danielson he is dazed. But guys, while all this chaos was going on, while all the carnage was unfolding, there was a cash-in on the current champion. That's right, Tiffany Stratton came out here, hit Jey Uso with the briefcase, cashing in for a quick 1, 2, 3, and we have a new pink women's belt champ, Owen Hart women's champion. Tiffany Stratton is cashed in her Money in the Bank. Of course, you know we only have until a Money in the Bank round to cash in, so she wasn't going to let that one go. I knew this was the belt that Pink Punch was eyeing up and was going for, and the fact that Jey Uso stole that from them it made her upset. So I knew she wanted to cash back in on this one. We have a new champion. I told in the last video or 2 videos ago, I said about, you know, I'm not going to do championships, blah, blah, blah. I'm on a stage setup. However, I did promise you guys a stage setup. I forget. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Someone, I think it was ACWSM, asked for me to do a stop motion or a stage setup. Obviously, I'm not good at stop motions. My last project had been canceled. I've got one kind of in the works, but it's not good. The more I go back and I look at it, I'm missing so much. So now I'm trying to reset up to retake pictures that I missed. I'm not good at stop motion, guys. I can't play that out in my head to take pictures of it. Or I take a picture and I move my camera and then the picture's blurry, but I don't look at it. So I'm like, okay, that's good. Move on, move on, move on. I've got 3 blurry pictures in a row. So I go from starting a spear to next thing you know, one superstar's outside of the ring and the one that just got speared is on top of the ropes getting ready to dive. And it's like, what the heck? This is so blurry. No one's going to be able to make it out. So I'm going to stick with the stage setups. The stop motion is just not for me. It's not my strong suit. That's not my game. I'm not good at it. So I owe you guys this stage setup. I'm sorry, the stop motion. I'm going to stick with the stage setups, because these are pretty fun. I have a lot more stuff to add. I bought a whole skate park. Here, check this out. I have this whole like skate park thing to do. I don't know how I want to incorporate all this, but it's like a little skate ramps and stuff like that from Paris 2024 Olympics. I think I got this at Ross. Like the whole set was like $20 or something ridiculously cheap. So I picked that up. We also have all the vehicles still. So we're going to have a giant vehicle something at some point. We have the old Superstars entrance ramp there. So we've got a lot of stuff to use. And I also have in my side room here, I have a giant crane. Let's see if that's still over here. Yeah, we have the giant crane that obviously can hold money in the bank cases, stuff like that. A bunch of 2x4s just laying around waiting to be used. And we have a Barbie dream house or something. I got that at a yard sale, and I'm like, I could probably use that for something. But any stinking ways. Oh, and we have the hockey ring still, so that hasn't come into play yet. I've got so much stuff ready to be used. Like I said, this this season is still like we hit the midway point. And we still have a lot to go. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. Of course, we've got the putting green here that I just need to vacuum this up because this is where I stand and walk around. And hey, look, I'm making it all dirty and I've got something stuck on my sock. But this is where the putting green challenge is. You guys know the drill. But I just, some of this stuff I'm going to need Mr. Matt Mann for. Other stuff I can do my own. It's just a matter of finding out when it's like the appropriate time to use the stuff that makes it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, is just making sure I have a good time for everything. Like I'm thinking maybe hockey playoff time, bringing in the hockey stuff would be cool. I don't mind. You know what? Winter Olympics is started. Oh my gosh, Winter Olympics has started. It's going on now. Winter Olympics, by the time you guys are watching this, it's Winter Olympics. Maybe that's a good time to bring out the hockey stuff. Maybe next episode will be a hockey episode. I have to find my foam pucks. I think that's enough said. So you guys will have something to look forward to next weekend. I think I have some foam pucks somewhere. I got to find those because I really don't want to like destroy figures by using real pucks. So you guys will enjoy the next episode, I believe. Till then, guys, don't forget, stay blessed, keep God first. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!